How we all doing? Welcome into the first ever UDL podcast. I am your commissioner, Troy Costa, here with one of the founders of UDL, Schmerda.
Trigger.
And a special guest today for our first episode, the MVP of the league, the 2021 MVP, Riley Lang.
What's going on, boys?
Langa.
What's up, Langa?
How we been?
It's another day.
So, tell me, you and J. Rich went on an absolute tear last year. You guys picked up 3 regular season titles out of the 4 that you played in.
Yes, sir.
And that other 4th, mind you, they did go to the finals still. So every single tourney that Langa played in this year went to the finals. Never been done. What do you got to say about your season?
Damn. I don't know, man. We just click. It's not even like when we first started, I didn't even know Jay Rich. I had no idea who he was. I needed a partner. A bunch of my buddies called him, and then next thing you know, he's my partner for one tournament, and then the rest is.
You made the final. You made the finals in that first tourney, right?
We made the finals, and then I went up to him. I'm like, dude, you're my partner. I'm like, we're gonna roll out with that, and the rest is UDL history.
Bro, to be honest, I had no clue you didn't know J. Rich, fam.
I had no idea. I had not I met him. I picked him up and shook his hand. I said, "Nice to meet you." I'm lying.
So you met him at the tourney that you went to the finals.
I picked him up and we drove to the tournament.
Wow.
I had no idea who he was.
Was it Mazzilli?
Mazzilli called him and said, "Do you want to play die?" And I picked him up 20 minutes later and we drove to your house.
That's fire.
Hey, at least you carpooled together. You got a little bonding time on the way there.
Yeah, I mean, but like I knew we played hockey from Edmonton. That's it.
Yeah.
You know.
So you knew of him?
No, I didn't. But like just because he said, "Yo, I play hockey from Edmonton," I'm like, all right, cool. Like I play hockey from Rockland.
Mm-hmm.
But like other than that, I had not a clue.
Yeah, so you guys just heard it here first. The best team in UDL right now, currently, dead ass didn't know each other.
No idea.
You couldn't have lucked out with a better partner.
I don't think so.
You really could. Out of a random partner, someone just saying, "Yo, I got a buddy that wants to play die." Hop in. Imagine that being J. Rich. Like, come on.
I know. Hey, we're still running.
Yo, Troy, spit out J. Rich's accolades for us.
Justin Richards is a 2-time All-Star, a 4-time UDL champion, a 6-time finalist. He won the first ever All-Star tourney. He was a finalist in the playoffs. He's your 2020 Rookie of the Year. He's your 2021 Defensive Player of the Year. Insane. 2-time All-UDL first team, 2-time All-UDL defensive first team. He's a stud.
The butter.
Who's the bread?
The bread and the butter.
Who is the bread?
I mean,
who's the bread?
What's better than bread and butter? Come on.
Who's the bread,
The
though?
most slept on breakfast.
Are you the butter or are you the bread?
I'm the bread. I'm the bigger guy. He's the little sneaky little slidey butter.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay, slippery slide.
Fire.
That's fair.
Okay, it makes sense.
So I got a question for you here. Out of all the people you've ever played in UDL, who is the toughest opponent for you to go up against? Who do you most fear when you hop on the table against them?
Team or single person? Because
let's hear both.
So
Yeah.
Team would be Scott and Drew.
Mm.
But throw wise, it would be Drew and then Jake. Their throws are probably the toughest to defend.
You hate Jake's throw.
I hate them. It's just because they start so far back, they'll shoot it forward, and it's either going straight back, so I play back.
Yeah.
But if it goes forward, I'm screwed because I play back.
Bro, that's a fact, though. When someone throws it,
they'll shoot right up the middle, and you can't even get to it. So that's why I play back. But if it doesn't go straight back, then I get screwed.
Because you're not going to you're not going to long jump 20 feet to a guy.
You know what I mean? But they throw it so far back. And then Drew's the same thing. Throw it so far back. Like when it crosses the line, dude, like it's hitting the front side of the table. It's hitting the right side. It's hitting the front side of the table.
The middle of the table, too.
And if you're back, I can play it. But if it goes anywhere else, I'm screwed. But if I play uptight and it goes straight back, I got no
That's just going right over your shoulder.
I got no reaction to it. All I can do is just use the arms.
So team, Scott and Drew, player, Jake.
I would say.
So you're throwing shade at me.
No, I'm not even throwing shade at
Jake's partner.
Well, but you throw it more. You throw it more up. Jake kind of throws it like at a line.
Okay, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when yours
That's
bounces, it goes anywhere. You know what I mean? But Jake's all the time will always bounce through us. So when I play more towards the middle and back and it doesn't go back, then you get screwed.
That's true.
It's
You know what I
100%.
mean?
Who's your Schmoeder? Who's
Me?
your toughest opponent?
Who's
to play?
my toughest opponent?
Yeah.
All right, so I can say
All
team
of 'em.
and player. Yo, fuck you. Not Langer. He's a bitch. I beat him in the first tourney I ever played.
That's true.
But hey, Scott, bro. Scott.
Yeah.
Scott has to be the best defensive player. When it comes to Scott, I never score unless he scores on himself. So, like, it's Scott. It has to be Scott. Yeah. 100%.
I don't even want to say it, but mine is this dude right next to me. This dude is my kryptonite in this league. I don't know. I think my record against you in the last 2 seasons might be like 1-6, 1-5.
It's a battle.
1 in Biz.
Yeah.
It's tough. I finally scooped 1 in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Biz.
One
Chuck
in
that
Biz.
beer,
I
bitch.
I covered it. No one said it. No one said Biz. But yeah, next year I got you.
Hey,
Next year I got you. No doubt.
we ain't done yet.
I don't know. 4 is a lot. I don't know. Biz? You think you got Biz?
Why not keep it rolling?
All right, here's one for you.
Why stop here?
Let me hear your early award predictions for the season. I want to
Fine.
hear your predicted MVP, and I don't want your name in there because we know you're going to be
You
we know
can't
you're
pick
gonna
yourself.
You're gonna be talked about.
I won't. Ooh,
MVP. Yeah, let's start with MVP.
MVP?
Yep, for next
Mhm.
year. Everyone's watching.
I know.
People want to hear their
Dun,
name
dun,
right here.
dun.
I can't go off the head. I don't know. I mean, right now on the countdown, we're in the top 5. I would say it's got to be any one of those players because they're all solid players. It could be
Mhm.
it could be anyone from 10 to 1. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
those are all solid players.
That's
you know what I mean?
that's a safe answer.
You know what I mean? You can't say, oh, it's going to be him because
That's
say-
why I put
say
some
if-
pressure on you. I need a pick.
Right, but say if all right, so say if I have a horrible season, but Jay Rich shows out, our team together is trash. You know what I mean? You need the only reason I think me and Jay Rich both won awards and are so successful is just because we both played good. You know what I mean? What if we have a trash year? What if
Nah, it's a fact that
You know
you
what I
can't
mean?
be an MVP if your team's not.
exactly? I
Up
can't
there.
be
Yeah,
a
you
single
can't.
man
Yeah, you
MVP unless my
Mhm.
partner's there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Look at my partner, defensive player of the year. You know what I mean? I was in the running for offensive player of the year. You know what I mean? So you
I like
can't.
that.
I mean, you can't. It's a team thing. You know, that's why you got your partner. You know,
All right.
that's kind of the whole thing behind.
I'll let you
that.
get off with MVP.
We have people
Nah.
out here looking like Mazzilli, still looking for a partner.
Give me one player, but you don't have to say this is my definite pick. Like, you can obviously switch it whenever you want, but I just want to hear what's on your mind right now at this moment. Just say whose ever name just came to your head. Just say it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I can't decide.
All right,
I
just
could-
say
I-
yourself.
you know
You
what I
know
mean?
you want to say yourself. That's why.
That's why.
But
That's
I don't,
why.
He's waiting to say himself.
Dude, it's not even like I want to see myself. I mean, I'm gonna be, but I'm just saying, like,
2-time.
you know what I mean? You can't because like.
All right, because it's most valuable player.
Well, I'm
What
just
about defensive player of
you
the
look
year
at-
then? That's something that's not just based on how you did in the year.
if Scott shows out to the full season, it got to be Scott.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have to
Thank
be.
you. Thank you for a real answer right there.
I mean,
We got one.
MVP. Come on. I mean,
Wait, we skipped
haven't
MVP
even-
without getting Troy's MVP
we haven't even
because
started.
he said it was so hard for Langer. Like, it's easy. Troy, pick your MVP.
My early MVP.
Yeah, what's your
favorite,
safe answer?
I'm not even going to give a safe answer. My early MVP favorite is,
Thank you.
and
Next.
I won't even say Jake Marani, who very well will win MVP when we win 3 out of the 6 UDL championships this season.
Talk that shit, boy.
But with Jake aside, I'm going to give it to Rocco for the 2022 UDL MVP. That's my guess.
Right. But you got to look at it. Rocco could be coming in with a new partner. You don't know how they're going to play. If Rocco stands out and AJ doesn't play as good as him, you know what
That's
I mean?
true.
If they don't win, you can't really vote him for MVP just because,
Facts.
you know what I mean? Just because he hit the table every time but has 0 championships doesn't mean
It is all
Doesn't
about the
mean you win.
rings. It's really all about the
It's
tourney
all- it's
rings.
all about the
it's
winning.
about, it's about
tourney.
how many wins. It's about
Yeah.
it's all like the domination. Like when me and Jay Rich win, we win. You know what I mean? Like we stick around and like we'll clutch. Like Commande said, we clutch out in overtime.
every time.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Long ass
Make
games
it
to
hard to
fucking
fuck. Right.
11.
You know what I mean?
People get you at
like,
tie
we
game
don't-
overtime.
Right.
They just
we,
can't
like,
win.
We don't go down like easy. You know what I mean? And if we do lose a game, we're gonna lose this bracket. I'll 8 times out of 10, we're gonna be right there.
So
all right, so we did MVP, we did defensive player. Let's do.
we can't do
Rookie of the
rookie. We
Year.
don't know any rookies now.
We don't know rookies.
But like, I feel like you can't even do like an improved too. Like,
Yeah, that's tough.
you know
Without
what I mean?
knowing who's
Because
gonna
we don't,
improve.
we don't know how anyone's doing right
Oh,
now.
we can do most improved.
I could see. Yeah, I'm gonna guess most improved right now.
I guess.
I'll give you my most improved right now. The most improved player of the year in 2022, John Haas. Johnny Haas is coming for that most
Johnny
improved.
Haas.
I know you're watching Haas, and I know you're gonna come out strong next year. You came out crazy in the last tourney.
What's his number? What's his number?
Number 69.
69.com, baby.
Came in 4th place last tourney. Very sneaky 4th place in the last tourney of the season. Didn't make playoffs just because they had a tough start of the season. But if they picked that up from the last season,
You want to hear my
Most
MVP?
improved.
I mean, my MIP?
Yeah.
Out of Dedham, Massachusetts. Can you guess? Try to guess. Because that's your town.
is it
Just try to
Tyler
guess.
Hache?
It's Tyler Hache, baby.
Okay, that's a good
Ty
pick.
and Commande are winning the title this year.
Yo, you should have seen
I
Ty
hope.
playing at our backyard the other day. He was making
Really?
catch. Like he could have had a whole top 10 for himself
Really?
if we were recording the games. It was
Really?
Bro,
was
and
crazy.
moonshots.
yeah.
Moonshots.
He's
And not
ready.
dropping a
Ty's
dime.
ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
mhm.
that cast off, got him thinking different.
Mask off, cast off.
All right, I got a new question for you. I want to hear your most memorable game you've ever been a part of in UDL. You've been playing 3 seasons now. What's your most
Easily.
memorable game?
Me and Jay Rich's first win. Jay Rich's walk-off game.
Oh
winning
my
plunk.
God.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I wish we could. I wish we could pull up the film
Are
right
you
there. That
kidding
plunk.
me?
Let me just put this into perspective for
How could I
everyone.
not- I'm wearing an A-Rod jersey. How could you not hate me?
Lang and J Rich go up in this tourney against a team with 4 championships already. Mind you, Lang and J Rich, they're only in their second tourney together. They have 0 championships. They're a newer team together at least. And they go to the finals against the 4-time champs, and it comes to a walk-off plunk by J Rich. What is it? 7-7. Game on the line, J Rich toss,
Bro, it's
plunk,
crazy.
game over, tourney
Against the
over,
best
season
team.
over.
The best
It was
team that
crazy.
anyone in
It was
UDL,
the
like, it's
last
like,
game- last,
it was-
last final game of the season.
Yeah,
The
that
biggest
ended the season.
tournament there
The last
was.
toss of the season.
Dude, the biggest tournament there was.
who
Yeah.
who wasn't rooting for you in that game, though?
Game, dude.
Yeah.
We won the game. You see,
That was-
you see Mazzilli finale. Everyone ran over.
Yeah,
It was
bro.
That was
crazy.
probably the
bro.
last time I rooted for you.
That's
I was rooting for you to think, and that's crazy to
Yeah,
think
because
back.
this kid will come to the fucking yard, and first thing he's saying is, "All right, who's coming
Bro,
in last?"
he's Larry
Like,
Bird. No, he's Larry
you know what
Bird.
I'm
Who's
saying?
coming in second? Like,
Yeah.
exactly.
that shit's annoying
Yeah.
because then you win.
Just pay.
It wouldn't even
just
be
pay me-
annoying.
Just
if you
pay
didn't-
me now. Just pay me now.
No, how
Pay
about
me.
the luck that this dude has? How about at the UDL award show when we're doing
Fuck.
the 50-50 raffle? People are buying 20, 30, 40 tickets. People are going crazy. Langa didn't even really want to buy a ticket. His
I'm at
girl's
the
like,
bar.
come on, just buy a ticket. She's like, go ahead. And he's like, all right, I'll get one, I guess. He buys one ticket for $1. This man won the fucking 50-50 raffle.
Plunked it.
Like, how? That's just the luck. When I was reading that number, I said, whatever it was, 3, 4, 8. I look up. I see Lang coming from the back with his hand up and that smirk on his face, like that typical, like that Lang, I just
Yeah.
beat you
No,
smirk.
and no one believed me. Everyone's
I
like,
didn't
"Get
believe
outta
him.
here, get
I
outta
literally
here."
had to
I'm
tell-
like, bro, dead ass. Here,
I didn't believe
Here's
you.
my ticket.
That was bullshit.
Yeah. You win some.
Dude's got 2 angels on his shoulder.
You
There's
win
not a
some, you
devil
lose
on
some.
his shoulder.
How do you
He
win a
has
50-50
2
raffle
angels.
with one ticket? After you won the whole, like, you were already winning enough this season. We gave you enough money. How much did you make from
Hey,
UDL
but guess
this
how
year?
real Lang is.
I can't even count. Every tournament's different. All the we need more people to show out.
That's true.
We
Yeah.
need more,
We need to
more
recruit.
people.
I think we're scaring
But you
people
want
away
more,
with the
more
quality.
teams in the tourney?
Yeah, more
Yeah.
more team. I
Yeah.
mean, more teams, the more money. That's what we're all there for in the end.
That's going to be a harder win for you, my brother.
What if they stink and I come in and just clean house? I mean, come on.
Spreader, what is your
Yeah.
most memorable game?
My most memorable game?
Mhm.
It's funny how Troy asked me my most memorable game because
I already know where you're going.
he knows it was against him at the same tourney that Langa won. So listen, like, me and Mahoney have never played before. In our first game of the tourney, we're playing the people who won the last tourney. You gotta understand what I just said. My first game of the tourney, I'm playing the fucking champions, okay? Like, that's my first. I don't know who you played in your fucking first game, but I played Troy Marani. You know what I mean? MVP Marani. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that win was so crazy because I live with Troy. You know what I mean?
You
So,
won on
like-
you won on a tip too.
That's what I'm
Nicked
saying.
Off the
Not-
side of the table.
And I was making catches. So, like, yeah, I remember that game. Like, yeah, that was a good ass game.
You were balling.
Dick tips are the worst thing ever invented.
Have you ever seen one
Facts.
caught?
Yeah.
Like someone just put their hand under the table and guessed and knew
I've
it was
seen
going to
it.
tip?
It goes to your hand.
Dude,
you don't
it's
catch
almost,
it.
Yeah. Dude, it's almost like you just stick your hand out and it lands in
Yeah.
your hand.
You don't catch it, though.
You can't even stick it out, though. You have to stick it under the
You
table.
can't defend it.
You know baskets from B Water. You know how the
Yeah.
dye just used to
Yeah.
find his hand? Like when you have
Yep.
magnets for dyes,
That's
sometimes that
literally
shit
what
might
you
just,
mean.
you know, like just gravitate towards your palm and you catch it.
Who was Baskets? Remind me of who Baskets was.
Marani, baskets,
Yeah, that's
Shazo,
that's who
hockey.
they both. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you my most memorable game right now. Memorable game. It was season 2, overtime thriller against Zill and Fennell. There was maybe like 25 diving catches within that one game. Zill was on the boot. He was making, that was his
The
best
boot.
game he's ever played in his life. He was
Yeah.
making, he probably had his own top 5, top 6
Is
highlight
that the
reel.
one when he wrapped the table?
He wrapped the table. He made
Yeah.
the FIFA layout. His boots.
Who wasn't at that tournament?
I'm guessing the MVP.
Yeah, I was.
Nobody even noticed.
Well,
Oh no.
maybe that's why I won.
Yeah, because no. I don't know.
No, you played in that. That was the one you lost in the finals to Scott and Drew. That was your first time teaming up with Rich. Yeah, this was like it was an elimination game.
Oh
and
yeah, this is beginning of season
Mhm.
2.
No.
Yeah.
It was an elimination game, end of
Yeah.
end of the tourney. It was like final 5, final biz. It was the battle. I remember at the beginning of the game, there was like 2, 3, 4 people watching the game. By the end of the footage, it was
Yeah.
like a 24-minute game. By the end of the game, the entire yard is circled around. It looked like a Dyer's Life tourney.
That's fire, bro. That's how you know if you don't go to a UDL turn, you wouldn't know this. So like
wouldn't know.
when you're having a good game,
You don't
it's
know.
like a seagull finding a chip on the beach. Like everyone's gonna gravitate and just watch that
It's
shit
like
and
flies
scream
on
and,
horse shit, baby.
and I'm telling you, like if you're not belt the pressure,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
you better get the fuck out of that
The
yard.
lights
'cause
are gonna go on.
Everyone is recording you, bro, screaming like, "Oh shit, you just dropped that! Yo, come on, my boy, like get your head in the
You got
game."
people
like,
putting side bets on your game.
yeah, you better
Telling
know
you,
how
yo,
to-
I put 100 on you to win. Don't fuck up.
It's
Yeah.
all eyes
You're
on
like,
yeah,
you.
talk
damn.
about that one. Talk about that one, Troy. I love that one, cuz.
Tourney won. I've never won a ring before in my life. I'm going. The only people that I've ever won going into season 2 tourney 1 was Scott and Drew. So
That's
Scott and Drew were supposed to win the tourney.
That's it.
So I'm showing. I win my first game against Johnny Mack and I forget who his partner was. It's Johnny Mack and Fennell. I win my first game against them. Pretty good game. Like they gave us a good run. I think we won 7 biz. After the game, Johnny Mack comes up to me and he goes, "Yo, I just put 100." No, not right after the game. Maybe like 10, 20 minutes later, he comes
Yeah.
up to me and goes, "Yo, Troy, I just put $100 on you to win the tourney."
Nah.
I go to win the tourney, not just the next game, to win the tourney. He's like, "Yeah, to win the whole thing." I'm like, "Bro, like, is it
Yeah.
me or someone else?" He's like, "No, it's just you or the field. Like, if anyone else loses, if anyone else wins, like, I lose the bet."
Oh,
It wasn't even just like, all right, I have Scott and Drew and I have Troy and Jake. It was like, I got Troy and Jake winning this tourney. He's like, word, I got
shit.
anyone
So
else.
Who he bet against had crazy odds.
Yeah, they were supposed to win that shit.
Yeah.
And every game,
Yeah.
Johnny Mack was like my little angel. Every point I had, he's in my face like,
Yeah.
yeah, Troy, let's go.
You know what's a good point?
You know we won the tourney.
Going off of that. So how happy was Johnny Mack for you winning a tourney that
Oh, yeah.
you beat Johnny Mack and he was still happy you
Dude.
won, right?
Yeah,
Why?
because he was betting money.
And we're here with Hedge Better.
I mean, come
And we're
on.
here with Hedge Better.
And we're here with Hedge
That-
Better, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna drink to that.
We didn't
one.
even mention my guy Hedge Better yet. Shout out to Hedge Better. This is the wonderful studio we're in now. My guy is starting
Baby.
the most cutting edge type of betting you'll see coming out soon. Keep an eye on Hedge Better. It is going to change the betting game.
What I'm gonna
No
tell you
doubt.
about Hedge Better is it's dropping panties instantly. All right, like when you get into Hedge Better, you're gonna make so much money that girls are gonna come to your house and drop their panties. That's what I mean when I say that. All right, like just for you people at home.
Shout out Hedge Better. But all right, yo, I got one more for you. This is a rule that we were talking about the other day. What would happen? Because we're always working on our rules and figuring out if things should be changed or whatnot. And sometimes things come up that we don't even have a rule set for. Like it's just
Yeah.
the most crazy situation that people are looking at me like, "Yo, well, Troy, what's the rule?" And I'm like, "Damn, like, what is the rule? I don't even know. That's never even happened."
Right.
What happens if you, me versus you? I toss it, you FIFA it into my cup. What is that?
You hear that,
you-
right?
So
That's
you
hard.
toss it
I
across
tossed
the
it to
table,
you. Yep.
and I FIFA
I missed the table.
into your
You
cup.
FIFA it, trying to FIFA to your partner, but it's a bad FIFA, and it goes all the way over to the table into my cup.
I mean, if that ever, I would quit die for the rest of my life.
Well, the reason I saw it on Dyer's Life, and there was a big debate, and I didn't even know the answer to
Dude,
it. So
that-
if that came up, I would have to know. So I'll take your advice now before we set the rule.
Is it 2 points for the person that airballed, or is it 2 points for the person that FIFA'd it into the other cup? What do you think?
Yeah, who's getting rewarded for that?
Who's getting it?
Well, it can't be rewarded to the person that missed the table.
Okay. Yep.
That's what I
agree.
thought.
I
Off the
agree.
top of my
But
head.
then again, it wasn't the other team's throw. So I mean, how are they just getting rewarded points?
Well,
for
they
it?
can score if they fief to their partner. They get one
right.
point.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, I could see.
But
Yeah.
No. What Troy asked you is this just happened at a tourney,
and so,
well, I could.
and
see
you're the
2
ref.
points. I could see 2 points.
right?
You got to give
Is that
2
what
2
you're
points for the kicking team.
for the kicking team, right? Well,
I'm
can't-
on your
you're not-
side.
You
Right.
can't give 2 points to anyone else.
And for the same reason, if you kicked it and it hit the table and didn't go right into the cup, you just lost a point. So there's
Right.
already like a risk involved. So
Yeah.
if you can somehow pluck that into the cup, more power to you.
Facts.
I
No,
mean,
that was a
like-
good point.
like I said, if that ever happens, I will quit die.
Dead
but-
ass.
All right, you heard it here first. If there is
That-
ever
that-
a
that would
self
be
plunk
pretty
FIFA,
crazy.
so what if it's a FIFA into your own cup, not the other team's cup?
You already
Then
know
it's-
what that is.
Then it's 2 points against you.
You already know that you're a
plunk-
loser.
You
Get
just
off the
plunked
table.
yourself.
You're-
Yeah.
How did you plunk yourself?
I would accept 2 points against me.
Right?
I
Okay.
couldn't.
You can't ever
I
plunk
can't
yourself.
fight. I can't fight that.
Mm-mm.
No, I can't fight that.
Can't do that.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
I don't even
if
think
you-
I've ever seen somebody plunk themselves.
Well, if you throw it and it comes back and it's like say if it's gonna hit your table, it bounces on your side and lands in your cup. You know
Mhm.
that you got to count that as a plunk too.
yeah, all day.
Mhm.
You know.
You're right.
So I mean, the same. I would say the same goes for the FIFA.
Mm.
What's your thought on when you're setting a line, you're setting a pick right at the line? Do you allow any motion? Or is there a pivot foot involved, or feet are planted?
Planted.
Can the ass stick out like Monday does?
Yeah.
So
But-
ass can go out.
Well, you just you gotta
you
just,
can, yeah.
can
If,
sit
if
and-
your feet are sitting there, you can stick
Yeah.
your butt out and get in the way a little bit.
yeah. You can't full on.
There's definitely no shuffling of the feet.
You're not a cornerback, and
And-
You can't move.
But the
You can't. You
a
can't.
you're
recent,
saying,
a
right?
recent
You can't
debate
move,
we've been
right?
No hands. You can't grab them. You can't.
Mhm.
You can't put your arm in front of them. But if you just put your body there. I
but
mean,
no rotation of the body. It has to be set.
Yeah. I mean, well, that's what I do. I sit there.
Yeah.
I put my back like this, and I don't move.
Me too. I stand
You know,
front.
you know what I mean?
I stand
will
front.
stand like this. I mean,
Yeah, I don't
you've seen
stand to the side.
You've seen so many clips of people getting around me and making like Marani's when it goes off the table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He catches it. You've seen what's his Colin, who's done
Mhm.
it. He's ran around.
Yes.
Jay Rich has done it against JT.
Mhm.
JT.
You know what I mean? And that's
Mhm.
a big body
That's
to
the
get around.
craziest
That's the
play.
biggest pick.
You know,
That's an NBA screen.
It's a big body to get around. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, you can't be sitting here blocking people.
Nah, it's a fact. I feel like you don't want to play
You know what I mean?
football when you're playing
But then
God.
again, like say like this. Say if that does happen, and someone does sit there and block you, what are you going to do about that?
Snuff them.
I know, but you could.
I'm
you
joking.
could lose
I'm
a point
joking, man,
off
I'm
that.
joking. Nah, facts. I mean, if someone's in your way, it's like, dude, listen, like this isn't basketball. You can't box me out. Like this
Right.
isn't
No,
football.
exactly.
You're not about to like put your hands in my chest
Right.
and jam me at the line. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
It's like it's more.
But you can set a screen.
It's more than likely Saturday 2:00 on a sunny day and we're drinking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to give a little leeway there.
Hey, let's mix in a little Boston sports talk.
Boston sports
The
talk.
off seasons in.
Let's go Bruins. Playoff hockey, baby.
Okay.
Best ever.
Well, yeah, that wasn't even the road I was going. Bruins.
That's how you're feeling?
Bruins.
Got-
That-
playoff
see,
hockey is it's got to be the most entertaining sport ever.
I was immediately thinking Pats, but yeah, Bruins are
I
definitely
mean-
the closest to the playoffs. So that's probably
Playoff hockey is the if you've never been to a Bruins playoff game,
I have not.
bucket list,
I haven't.
bro.
Are you bringing us with your UDL earnings?
Those are way spent.
You make new ones.
Those usually spent the night of.
What does UDL champion Riley Lang do
Yeah,
with his winnings after attorney?
Players, baby.
Right to
Players.
Right
That's
to
a-
players.
That's a
I
plug.
mean, it gotta be. It's definitely a long home drive from Norwood, but we got there.
And you just drop all the money you win right there. You usually get what, like 300 each
I
time,
don't go any
400?
crazier than I would on a, you know what I mean? But it's
Maybe buy shots for a few more people than usual.
It's not money coming out of my pocket. It's from all
coming out of my
lovely
pockets.
friends that just pay me to come and play die with them.
Your perspective on the league is insane,
You gotta, dude.
family.
You gotta. If you have a shitty mentality, I mean, what are you gonna do?
Do you?
No, you back it up. Like I don't
Oh,
think
you got-
anyone
I have
else
to. I
thinks
have
like
to.
you
I can't-
because they don't back it up.
I can't talk the talk and not walk the walk.
Do you-
I would be a nobody. I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Facts.
Do you think you're the GOAT of UDL?
I don't know.
Bad.
I don't know. I couldn't consider myself the GOAT. I mean, we got you over here. That
I'm not
does-
the GOAT.
but you do everything for the league.
I'm the.
Yo, Troy's the Lord and Savior.
You know
Okay,
what I mean?
he's
I'm
the.
I'm the creative mind,
There wouldn't be me if there wasn't a you. You know what I mean?
Bars.
Not to get all cute and everything.
I gotta tell D Hall
Bars.
that sometimes when he be talking, he thinks he's man. I gotta be like, yo, D Hall, don't bite the hand that feeds you, bro.
Nah, you gotta understand that D Hall's
Exactly.
a competitor, man. So
I love D Hall.
that's
Shout out
like-
D Hall.
he got that Mamba mentality. Like that boy just
He be talking shit.
he's so
You have
into
to.
the
He
game.
He be talking shit.
you got to talk shit.
You have to.
You have to talk shit.
But
I
you-
talk
We're-
shit to you,
Right, but like you know what I mean.
I remember
But,
that.
like,
and I
you-
ain't shit.
You got the people
Low
out
key,
there
I
that
ain't
talk
shit.
shit, but when you give them shit, they can't take it. If you talk shit, you have to
Yeah.
be able to take it. I mean, I'll take all the shit in the world. That's fine.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But I'm going to give you everything I got.
I've been getting that shit since elementary school because I
Mm.
talk the most shit, and everyone's gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna shit on you. Well, I wipe my ass.
Right.
I think there's two people that are in the conversation for the GOAT. It's you and it's Scott. It's just a matter of who's the GOAT out of the two.
Right.
Hey, that's a great
You know,
question. That
well,
could be the
that-
next UDL TV
Can I
segment.
pick my
Who's the GOAT?
Can I pick?
Yeah,
Can I
let's
pick
hear
my
your
goat?
Yeah.
Can I pick my goat's Langer, right? And there's one reason why it's Langer because I know Scott's watching. And I want your ass back
Yeah.
at this
baby.
tourney.
I'm ready.
And I want you
I
to
need
prove to me that Langer's not the GOAT, my boy. Like, come over here and show this little humble my guy.
Scott,
humble
Scott
my
and
guy.
Drew are probably my, like, I hate playing them, but are probably my favorite two to play.
Because it's a tilt
It's
every
just-
time.
Every
It's
time. It's
always a
awesome.
tilt.
You know what I mean? It's just good. It's just all around. It's just, I mean, there's four of the better die players out there playing. And it's crazy.
No, it's literally the two best teams.
Ever.
Now,
Right, just
obviously, we
going at
have
it.
we
That's
have a
8 UDL championships
we have
combined.
a top four. We have a strong ass top four. Coming in at number 3, Troy never likes to talk about himself. This dude is fucking nasty. I don't know if
he's
you
out
saw
there.
that playoff
I don't have
tourney,
the credentials as
but
Langer,
I
though.
was recording Troy, and Marani's dirty. Marani is nasty, fam. You know what I mean? I don't know if you're paying attention
Marani
to the
is
top
filthy.
30, but Marani hasn't been mentioned yet. So that means
Top
that
five, top
Marani
five.
is in the top 5.
We're
All right?
getting there. We're
Because we're
getting
at
there.
the top 5. So Marani is a top 5 UDL player in a league
Respectfully.
with a lot of fucking die
Absolutely.
players, right?
I give him it. Absolutely.
And Troy starred in
You
the
got my
playoffs.
vote.
And Troy starred in the playoffs. A star.
also got my
We had a
vote.
tough season, but we did have a good playoff run.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, absolutely, bro. I thought I was watching poetry in motion. That shit was beautiful.
Felt good. So, you don't have the Scott? Scott, are you up in the air? Up in the air.
I mean,
That's fair.
am I going to bet? Am I really going to go
No,
bet
you
against
can't.
myself?
You can't.
All right, listen.
You're the GOAT, bro.
I can't.
Call it.
I can't bet.
Call it how
against
you see
myself,
it.
you know
I
what
got
mean?
another one. Who's the GOAT? MJ or LeBron?
I don't know, man. I'm a big Kobe guy.
I didn't. Ooh,
Wow. Different
I'm
twist.
a big Kobe guy.
I didn't know he was gonna say Kobe. Rest in
Didn't think
peace.
so, yeah.
I'm a
So
big- I'm a
Kobe.
big Kobe guy.
So Kobe. Say Kobe
You
then.
know?
My
yeah, I
fault.
would say Kobe. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't know. LeBron. I mean, you can't hate him though. You can't hate him. You
I
can't
love
hate
it.
Jordan. You can't hate Jordan. Me personally,
I love it.
Kobe.
I love it.
Okay.
I love Kobe Bryant.
You grew up on Kobe. That's why.
His mentality.
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
His
Fuck
mentality.
yeah. Mm-hmm. What about you, Troy? Your go. I'm not gonna give you a list because I know who you want to say. So tell the world who you think is the best player in NBA history. You guys say.
I don't even think I'm a big Celtics fan, so I appreciate the greatness of Larry Bird
Legend.
and how amazing he was. And I had a big debate with my roommate last night about if he or Melo would win in a game of 1-on-1, and he clowned me for thinking Bird would even stand a shot. I'm like, dude, what? Larry Bird? Like, some of y'all young boys don't remember Larry Bird. Mind you, he's older than me, but Larry Bird was him. Granted, he's not the greatest of all time. He's top 5 offensively all time.
Yeah.
You heard
But-
him, Himothy.
He's Himothy.
Yeah.
He's Himothy Duncan.
You can't like another. You can't hate.
You can't hate on Larry.
Bird.
Hell no.
You can't.
Even
Hell
Jordan
no.
gave him all the props in the world
You can't.
every time.
The only reason why you can't hate on Larry Bird is because to this day we're still talking about Larry Bird.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if his name is lasting
when people
forever,
say Celtics,
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird is definitely brought up within the first 30 seconds.
and what's the
You
two
know,
best franchises in
unless you're
NBA history?
South Lakes.
South Lakers, baby. So that means
Kobe.
that holds a lot of weight. Kobe, boom, boom.
Come on.
But
Blew your
I
mind.
don't think he is the GOAT. I think Jordan is the GOAT. But
Jordan?
if LeBron snags another ring somehow, I think LeBron. Like it's very close. For
Everyone
me.
says
It's
it every
dumb
year.
Close
And-
for
I'm
me.
not
So
a-
listen,
I'm not a
no,
big
you ain't never heard me
No,
say
Troy,
that.
he needs one more. That's it.
And then it's dumb close. Like it's
No,
already
nah,
close.
come on,
Oh, you're
shake that
shaking.
bitch, shake
All right, you heard it.
I don't know. I ain't a
I
big
love it.
basketball guy. I can't really feed like you guys do.
All right, so let's go. We all know it's LeBron for me. I don't gotta say shit. You know what I'm saying? My jersey got
You could go on
23 on it,
forever.
and it's not for Michael Jordan. For anybody else, this 23 for Bron, my boy. But anyways, Patriots fam, how do you feel about the Patriots? Do you think we're gonna get a Super Bowl? I'm gonna say in the next 3 years. Do you think we're gonna get a Super Bowl in the next 3? And you know we always get a Super Bowl every couple 3 years. Fam. So
Right.
what do you think?
Dude, it just all depends on the offense. I don't know. We got rid of J.C. Jackson, who just had the most interceptions this season. I mean, dude, I don't know what we're doing right now. Right now, we need
We're just not spending.
We need people that can catch the
doing
ball.
real shit.
We need people that can catch the ball. You know what
Facts.
I mean? I don't know. I'm not like I was a big fan of N'Keal Harry when we got him. Now it's like,
Oh my gosh.
you know what I mean?
Yo, we
It's
were
kinda like
jumping up and down in our living rooms.
every time he's on the field, he's only blocking. What are you
Yeah.
gonna? You know what I mean?
He's a nasty fucking blocker though.
Yeah,
He could
but, like,
fucking block.
But
Better be.
that's not why we got him. Yeah, we don't need him
Yeah.
to block. We need him to score touchdowns.
He should have. He was DK Metcalf body. He had the body. I don't know what the
You
fuck
just don't
he
got
did
the
with it.
hands.
He just don't got the hands.
Don't got the hands. Yeah, what time is it?
We need more.
Yeah, let's we'll wrap it up. Let's think of one more little UDL topic before we head off.
All right, UDL Award Show 2022. Boom, bang. So
about-
let's talk about the fact that how many people we think is going to be at this award show this year. Like let's spit it out.
You just reminded me of something I wanted to say.
Say it.
You said something about who the rookie of the year would be, and we said we don't really know the rookies. What I can tell you, and all the people at home, we have a good amount of rookies this year. Like the rookies have been flooding the DMs all winter,
Facts.
saying me and blank are in, me and this guy are in, me and this guy are in. It seems like we have, but granted, a lot of teams said they were in last year and never made an appearance. I think they got a little scared after seeing the first highlight reel. They're like, "Yo, these guys are legit."
Shook.
I'm playing though, but
Shivering.
More money for me.
supposedly we have a lot of rookie teams coming in, so that's exciting for the league. Get a little more growth, get some more heads at the award show, like you're saying.
That's what
Last
we
year, the
need.
award show had 90
yeah.
people.
Yeah.
I'm saying
yeah.
I'm saying 150 this year.
That's what I'm saying.
You got
200.
No one's missing it. Anyone
I
that
don't
missed it
fucking
last
know.
year that was involved didn't know what we were doing, didn't know to the
Right.
extent that we were going.
Right.
Once they saw the videos and
You got to
just
be
the
there.
production,
I mean, especially
quality of it.
if you play in UDL, you can't just not go.
Yeah,
Whose
if you
parents
play-
are going? Because I know someone's mom
Parents
and
are pulling
dad
up
is
this
pulling
I'll
up.
bring my Dukes. You
Some,
kidding
yo,
me?
someone's parents
Yeah,
are going to
bring
go
your mom
there
and dad this
and
year.
shed a tear.
Bring your mom and dad this year. You say, "Mom, you the
Moms
real
only.
MVP."
Hey, I love you, mama.
And if someone says, "Ma, you the real MVP" for
Yeah.
their MVP speech, and she's actually there,
Oh yeah.
that could be. That
That's
could be
yo,
the
that's KD.
that's KD right
What
there.
happened to KD? Ooh, touchy.
But yeah, award show going to be an absolute rip. The whole season, another All-Star, second ever All-Star tourney. You're going to see
Facts.
16 more or 8 new teams paired up. That's always a blast to see who
And I
gets paired
can't
up.
wait to see who's taking the picture in front of the banner with that mahogany plaque in their hands next year.
That MVP plaque. Where you put
Yes,
that?
sir.
Where's your MVP plaque?
It's in my room on my bureau.
All right, just
It
got a
was-
nice.
it was-
It got a
it was
nice.
on- It was
spot.
on my kitchen island for a while, but my mom's like, "Get this thing the fuck out of here."
All right, at least if it lasted a few months, I'll take that.
She was sick of seeing it. I kept reminding her though, but
Your UDL MVP plaque is on our mantle in our living room.
love it.
Yeah, we had to print the second one for.
I think
For our
I think
records.
it's gonna have collect dust there. That's what it needs to be for everyone to see.
Next year, you'll have to hand off. If it's not you, you'll have to hand off the MVP to the next guy, just like Marani did to you.
Right. If I have to, I will.
It'll be a moment.
Yo, you want to bet on you not getting that shit?
What do we bet?
Ooh, you putting money
How
on
much
right
money you
now?
want to put? You ain't getting it, bro. You're not, fam. How much?
Why?
Yeah, but you have a say in who gets it.
Because I think that's gonna be like, I don't know, but in this league, the
like
craziest shit happens every
bro,
year.
but like I'm
you
saying-
can never
like I said from the
you can never predict it. Marani won MVP, wasn't no one predicting that. You won MVP, it wasn't no one predicting that. Maybe after the first 2 tourneys of season 3,
that's true.
but not when
That's
you
true.
first came to our yard,
That's
bro.
very true.
No, that's true.
Like you can't predict
Honestly,
who's
I can't
gonna
even
be the
lie.
best team next year.
I can't even lie. I didn't even think you were going to win MVP until like towards the end of the season. I thought it was J. Rich.
Yeah.
Not to say J. Rich did anything to make him not MVP, but your play just elevated and elevated and elevated. And in the playoffs,
facts.
you went berserk. And in Tourney 4, you went berserk.
You got to show up.
Tourney 4 was really what did it for me. Because
Yeah.
playoff didn't really have anything to do with awards, but that Tourney 4 you guys won, that was your best tourney.
I think Lang is probably the like.
I mean, we went
I don't know
back
who's
to
more
back to
clutch.
back.
Back to back to back.
I don't know who's more.
Only
clutch.
been done one time.
Who's more clutch?
I mean,
I don't know. Who's more
I
clutch
think
than
J. Rich
who's
is
more
a-
clutch
I
than
love
Riley
J. Rich,
Lang?
but I am more clutch.
J-
I
Come
gotta
on.
be.
Give me J. Rich.
Defensively, I
Yeah.
am more clutch than J. Rich.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When it comes to those moments, offensively,
J.
he's
Rich,
got it all
he
day
wins the
long.
game winners. Yeah, he gets the
Yeah,
game
J.
winning
Rich,
points.
J. Rich will get the game winning points all the time, but I will randomly catch the dice between my two fingers.
People
if
don't
needed.
understand. Langa is so tall that his reach is insane.
Right.
So it doesn't look like he's catching a hard die, but bro, you're
Right.
not getting
Dice
to that.
that-
You try to get to that dice.
Dice that some of the guys
I mean,
are laying out fully for is
then
dice
again,
that he just scoops at.
Half the time,
Yeah.
we're playing. People are shorter are so much more down to the table. You know, they're like right here. I got to get down. I mean, us big guys out here have to get down to play
Do
at
you
the table
stretch?
level, huh?
You don't
Do you
stretch. Hell
That's
no.
what I'm saying, man. Hey, in 10 years,
I drink a beer and I'm good to go.
10 years, our
Smoke a
knees are gonna
cigarette.
feel like they're 50.
Yeah.
Last question here. When do you see yourself playing to in UDL? Because we're not going anywhere. UDL will be around in 2097. Like UDL ain't going anywhere. We're going to celebrate our 75th year someday, just like the C's did.
Yeah.
We're not going to be there, but it's not going anywhere.
Well, here's the thing. If we can, I mean, we're obviously not going to be playing forever. If we can hand it off and continue to play, I mean, I'll be there. Might not be playing.
Well, the more we
You know
recruit
what I
each
mean?
year, the more
But
rookies we
if
get
I
in that are
can-
young.
You know what I mean? If we get the younger people that come up and want to play, you know what I mean? And it's just like, all right, like we'll still all be there, but
Right.
we just ain't gonna be rolling around.
I got an idea right now. I just thought of when I'm old, I'm gonna start recruiting y'all. So listen, I'm gonna be a manager. Okay, I'm gonna pay for your attorney fees, everything. I'm covering it. Your
that.
transportation,
I like that.
and yeah, I'm gonna buy you jerseys and all that. I might buy you dye sneakers.
We're going to have to make dye sneakers first.
I'm sponsoring when I'm done playing. I'm sponsoring.
That's a good idea. It's a good idea to stay involved.
Yeah, at least
The more rookies we keep getting
You know
each
what I
year,
mean?
they're going to get younger and younger.
Younger
And
and
as we
younger.
get older and
Right.
retire, which is kind of crazy to think that it's like a sad reality that we're going to retire soon.
We're coming into the next season. I'm not talking about retiring right
That's
now.
true. That's true.
Get out of here.
That's true.
Yeah, we'll
We
talk. We'll talk about it at the end of the season.
I'll be Tom Brady playing at 45.
Yeah.
Nah, facts. Well, this was a good podcast.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for coming, Lane.
Yeah, Lane.
Honestly.
Hey,
My
thank
boy,
you. Thanks for
appreciate you,
having me,
my
boys.
guy. Viewers at home, thank you for tuning in to the first ever episode. We'll be back every week. To my guy Hedge Betters, thank you for having us on. We
Shout
really
out Hedge
appreciate it.
Betters.
Keep an eye out for Hedge Betters coming up, and give them a follow over on Instagram. They are called Hedge Better. They're on TikTok too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we will catch you next week. Take it easy.
Shout out.